Swiftly on to my model of the month. Sam, if you'd like to pull that across. I make no apologies. It's a Spark model again. But I think Sam will agree with me. It's phenomenal. You know a little bit about the vehicle.
This is actually, bizarrely, looking at it, you think, well, that's a Le Mans racer. In fact, this is a Formula One car. This is back in the days when Formula One cars did not have to have open wheels, and this is the Mercedes-Benz W196 of Carl Kling. He teamed up with Juan Manuel Fangio and Stirling Moss in the 1954 World Championship season. And this model depicts the car that finished second in the French Grand Prix. Now, answers on the postcard if you know where that race was held. I'm not going to tell you, but I know the answer. But just looking at the detail of it, the subject is a beautiful shape anyway, but the model just recreates it so well.
Beautiful, almost polished silver effect. If you can just turn it down slightly, you see here, for instance, you've got vents which have got vanes added to the vents. Each one of those is an individually inserted little piece of metal that somebody has spent a long. I mean, I don't know how long it takes them to make each model, but you know, once again, £44.99, stunning. I mean, the driver figure is excellent. You can't see it here. There's no way we can close up on it, but just down here, beside his right leg, is the gear shift lever. Now, of course, they could have left it out because you really do have to peer to see it. But they didn't. They've put it in. Probably because they know there are going to be people like me who are going to spend their time with a magnifying glass having a look. I've made it model of the month. I have no regrets about that. I think it's absolutely superb. A stunning model. Fantastic. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And once again, you know, £45, you could spend £45 on a lot of rubbish. And I know that the hobby is expensive. And I know that if you look through Model Collector, you're going to find a lot of dealers and companies where you might get a better deal on than £44.99. So it pays to shop around. But once again, I have a feeling these are not going to hang around for long. And if they bring out one with Stirling Moss, they may have already done, I don't know, but if they do, that'll go like hotcakes. Beautiful, beautiful model. Staying with racing one more time. Now, there's been a little bit of controversy about this one. This is a Mini Champs. It says Ford Escort 1 TC 1600. Well, now, I spoke to Graham Jones, who is Sam's editor, and Sam also helped do a little search. It was actually the RS. They were always called RS, apparently. But TC means twin carburetor, and TC is what?
Twin cam.
Beg your pardon, twin cam. See, he knows more than I do about cars. Twin cam, and people called them TC, who actually raced them, etc., because it was their way of differentiating between one RS and another. Ford stuck with RS, so don't let that confuse you if you see listings for RS. This is the Rally di Sanremo, 1968. Apparently one of the very first rally outings for a Mark 1 Escort.
It was the first outing for this actual trim of Escort
right,
as well.
Yeah.
So these Mark 1s, as you see it here, this was the first outing for it, and it finished third overall with Ovi Anderson and John Davenport at the wheel. So it's a nice model. The casting's a little bit blobby in places though.
You think so?
Yeah, and I find that the refueling cap on the side, it's just a sticker.
That is a transfer. That is the only thing. I have to say though, I think that the rear window and the windscreen, there have been quite a number of Mark 1 Escort models made, and I really do think Mini Champs have got the shape just about right. Some of them are less satisfactory than others. This one, I think it's good. I think it's very good. And I think it's about £34 or thereabouts. So not cheap, but good.
No, it's very good to run too, isn't it, Dom?
Yeah, 1008. You will have noticed, by the way, if you have been buying Mini Champs, about a year ago, if you looked through our reviews, just about every Mini Champs model coming out was in the region of 2,000 plus issues. Everything's been cut back to, in that case, a curious number of 1,008 or 744. I don't know why. I mean, I know that they're cutting the numbers back, but why they pick those specific numbers, who knows? That's down to Mini Champs. Now, Sam will have to forgive me if I just go on to a couple of items which are totally unsports related, but had to look at this fantastic new release by Oxford Diecast. Of the fire engine. Beautiful little model. The turntable detail and this whole swing arm here is gorgeous. I mean, the whole model looks great. If I have a caveat, if I have one little thing, and I know it's a question of cost, I mean, this is about £8. I know it's a question of cost, but if I pull out the extending ladder, and you can see the extending ladder looks really rather good from here. It's got nice markings on the side of it. Obviously, there's another extension on the real vehicle that would have come out. They've excluded that. Fair enough. But when you turn the turntable and you have a look, they haven't repeated the ladder markings underneath. So it's just clear plastic. A little bit off-putting. It's the only thing that I have to complain about it. For the price, for what you get, it's super duper. I love it. Oxford Diecaster, they're on a roll. There's no doubt about it. They are really making some excellent value for excellent value for money models. And let's face it, it's really down to Oxford Diecast and Corgi now for making British outline vehicles. Because the market is now swamped, or not swamped, but controlled really by European manufacturers or European companies who will naturally be making models of European cars to appeal to their own. For instance, Mini Champs mostly makes German vehicles, and why not? Because it's a German-based company. So if you want British outline, Oxford Diecast, Corgi. However, going away from outline, British outline, one last model. This also could have made Model of the Month. It is the latest Brooklyn. It's the Oldsmobile. Let me just check on the box because I can never remember the name. It's the Oldsmobile, 1937 Oldsmobile L37 Touring Sedan. And just the quality of the paint is beautiful, glimmering quality. It is well, you know, it was the time of the Art Deco time in the 1930s, and this really, really captures it superbly. Absolutely gorgeous casting. Nothing I can say to fault it. Once again, just under £60 expensive, but you know, you're getting what you pay for in form of quality. One last little thing, I haven't actually got the model with me. It is so good, I actually went and ordered one for myself. I'm doing this blog nice and early so that if you want to get one, get it now, which is the Batmobile in with a chrome finish. Sounds tacky, you think, chrome finish. What do I want a chrome finish model for? It's not authentic, it's not a real Batmobile, that was black. It actually looks really good.
It looks superb.
Sam will agree with me that there are certain times when chrome really does look tacky. But this one looks like polished steel. Polished stainless steel. It's gorgeous. Not being sold in the UK. For some reason they are just not bothering to import them. Only 3,000 being made. If you want to get one, Amazon.com in America will sell you one for around about £120 all in, and that includes air postage. I ordered one last week and it took 3 or 4 days and it arrived. So if you want to get one and you're really into Batman, trust me, sounds tacky, it isn't. Other few things. Competitions. Model collector competitions. If you're a reader, if you read us on, if you watch the blogs, whatever, cost of a stamp, cost of an email, cost of a telephone call, you've got a really good chance of winning masses of these models that we review. Just about everything we review, if it doesn't have to go back to the manufacturer, goes to you as prizes. You can't get better odds, I can promise you that. Absolutely superb. Keep reading, keep watching. Speak to you later. Bye.
Right.